All right, Rob, we started off talking about the Stefon Diggs trade from Buffalo to Houston. We talked about it from the Bills' standpoint. You said they will not make the playoffs. I said they still have a chance to make the playoffs and win that division, but they are no longer a Super Bowl contender. What about the Houston Texans? Now, most people, including myself, feel like the Texans got a great deal because Stefon Diggs, Rob, he's got 1 year of guaranteed money left on his deal. And they could, if he were a problem for whatever reason, age, acting up, malcontent, whatever, they could release him after this season and have no dead cap money next year. So even though he's got, the NFL deals, he's got a few years left, but the guaranteed money is gone. And so I think it's a great move for them, Rob. They have the receiving core now. Nico Collins, who had a very nice year, was almost a Pro Bowler last year. Tank Dell, who played great until he got hurt. Now you've got Stefon Diggs. Even if he's not quite, and I'm not saying he can't be, but even if he's not quite the guy he was in his prime, that still is a three-headed monster that with CJ Stroud throwing them the football is going to be a force to be reckoned with. They added Joe Mixon in the backfield, Rob. The defense with a defensive coach, DeMeco Ryans, added Daniil Hunter, a Pro Bowl linebacker. I mean, I don't know what's not to like. Rob, I would tell Jerry Jones, this is what all in means, Jerry. Don't say all in and then sit on your keister and twiddle your thumbs all off season. This is what all in means. And Rob, it's smart because they've got what looks like a star quarterback on his rookie deal. So you can go get big money players to put around him. And that's when you go for that Super Bowl. We've seen it work. They haven't won it yet, but we've seen it work with the Niners and Brock Purdy. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes, who's, of course, on a different level. But with the Chiefs, Carson Wentz had a great year with Philly. Like, we've seen it. Jalen Hurts, with the Eagles, several teams, quarterback on a rookie deal. He's productive. He plays well. You put the right pieces around him, and you got a chance to get to the big game. So I love what I'm seeing with the Houston Texans. I think they are clearly the best team in the AFC South. I would put them, Rob. I still think Kansas City and Baltimore, the top two teams in the AFC, with the Texans slightly, I think, we'll see, but slightly below those two, but certainly with a chance to do some damage this year.
Yeah, I'm not convinced because of year one, and I need to see another year before I'm convinced that they took the steps. I like the moves too, Chris. Doesn't mean that you're going to have a repeat of what you did last year when no one was expecting it, when they have more film on your quarterback, and people are going to make adjustments, as we know, as a second year. Everybody thought Lawrence down in Jacksonville, Chris, that they had made the move, and he had to step back. Like, he had to step back last year. He just didn't play as well. And I know that wasn't year two, but I'm just saying after we thought they had taken.
CJ Stroud arguably had the best rookie year ever for a quarterback.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm still not convinced. And then I look at the other teams. I'm not going to count Cincinnati out. I'm going to take a look at some of the other teams as Cleveland last year. I know that the Texans beat them, but Cleveland's defense was really good.
Them.
Yeah, really good. It could have been a bad day at the office, too. And then they're going to get Deshaun Watson back. I don't know what he's going to be as a quarterback. So when I look around the AFC, I still like some other teams. And for me, the Texans are just, not that I don't like what I see, but I need to see them do it a second year before I'm convinced that they're on that plateau. I know that last year was good because it came out of nowhere. No one was expecting it, a rookie quarterback, a rookie head coach. Chris, so you're not even looking for anything. And they put on something.
Yeah, but that changed. I mean, halfway through the season, people knew, okay, they're for real.
Yeah.
And, Cleveland certainly, like you said, one of the best defenses in the league, certainly was looking for,
But that doesn't mean because that happens in one game.
It's not just one game, though. They played great the whole year.
No. They didn't play
And
great.
teams had tape. I mean, this isn't 1975.
Nah, but things change.
Get tape on you. I mean, they played 17 games. They had plenty of tape on CJ. Brock Purdy.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's the teams that they played, Chris.
Great.
I'm talking about the
CJ
teams
Stroud?
that they play next year. Doesn't mean that they had enough time to dissect what they do, their plays, figure it out. I'm talking about for after next season. Now, of course, they watch the games, but I'm talking about the teams from next year, their second year. There's always an adjustment. No,
week to week, they didn't have time to figure, see what they're doing.
They have they'll be able to look at the whole season as a whole and look for things that they do and don't do well, and that's where they build their game plans. That's all I'm saying. I need more than one season. That's all.
I get it. I want to see CJ do it again, but I'm saying I don't think it's comparable to Trevor Lawrence taking a step back, because Trevor had a bad year as a rookie, was nothing like CJ Stroud is.
No, but I'm talking about coming back and just having falling off from last year after that playoff comeback. People thought they had taken a step or taken a turn. Oh my God!
Well,
look what's happened.
He also had 4 interceptions in the first half.
I get it, but it was a major comeback though in the second half, and he played really well.
Yeah, he was fine, but I just think CJ Stroud's on a different level. It's fair to say I want to see it for a second year. But now rumor on the streets are saying you think they're the 5th best team in the AFC at best. So what are the 4 teams ahead of them?
Well, I got the Ravens, Cincinnati, Kansas City, and what was my other team I had? I'm just blanking out. And I still would put Cleveland ahead of them. I'm going to put Cleveland ahead of them.
Cleveland?
Yep. I'm going to put Cleveland
Did you watch the playoff game? No, you didn't. That was the weekend of your party, so you didn't watch the playoff game. It's a playoff game, Rob.
Nah, I don't.
It's a rookie quarterback against a Super Bowl champion. They slaughtered them.
They had an 80-year-old quarterback. He had a couple of picks.
Who had been killing people.
Nah, he had a bad day at the office. He was awful.
He sure did, but they made him have a bad day.
I don't know about that.
45 to 40. I do. Come on.
I'm not
you
buying
into. You weren't watching the game. You were partying in Vegas. You were. I saw you. I saw you at the hotel.
You didn't see me watch what I was watching on my phone during the party.
I saw you. No, it wasn't during the party. See, there you don't even know. It was before the party. That's why I watched it.